Halloween, Then and Now by C. Chan or 1001 Paper Boxes on Archive of Our Own. Summary. During the one Halloween that Fuyumi had shared with the three of her brothers, they had all dressed up as Wizard of Oz characters. Now, as their family was healing, Fuyumi wanted to dress up together again. Fuyumi no longer remembered whose idea it was, if it was hers or Natsuo's, or if their parents had decided it was picturesque and had suggested it to them. But whatever way it happened, Fuyumi had enjoyed wearing the brown wig and gingham dress, and carrying little Shoto on her arms in his baby lion outfit, including a mane that framed his chubby little face. Toya, thin and frail, had been a scarecrow, and had been given strict warnings about not lighting the straw on fire, and Natsuo had run around with his Tin Man's toy axe until their parents had taken it away for everyone else's peace of mind. It was one of the few times that she could remember the four of them all having fun together. Though really, Halloween had always been more of a fun holiday growing up, because there was less obligations that went alongside it. Christmas was generally too busy, and New Year's was too much about keeping up appearances. But Halloween was just time to be silly, dress up and get candy. It was something that they could all do together. Or at least they could that year. By the next Halloween, Toya was gone, and their family was shattered. A few years later, just as Shoto was finally getting old enough to properly understand the holiday, or any holiday for that matter, he was all but locked up, separated from her and Natsuo. And their mother was institutionalized. But that was a long time ago now. The beginning and the end of a lifetime that she felt she was now on the other side of, even if it was just through the separation of a decade or so's worth of time. Now she got to see her students dress up for Halloween and praise their costumes just as she had once liked hers being praised. Now she and Natsuo and Shoto, again, somehow closer now that he was living in UA dorms than he had ever been while living at home. Now, perhaps Toya was still gone, and their mother still in the hospital, but there were signs that their family was healing, becoming whole in a way that she had thought that they might never happen again. And perhaps that was why, after all these years, she'd proposed that they all dress up together again. Natsuo had jumped at the idea, especially when he'd realized that he and his girlfriend could wear matching kigurumi. Shoto had also agreed almost immediately when he'd been asked, and even if it was just to stand around, it would suit his character perfectly. And while his outfit had taken a while to put together, as had her own, Fuyumi looked forward to the chance to spend the time bonding with him once again. Perhaps Sakura, Kuro, and Yu, with other additional Spinal Sun, would not be quite the complete and picturesque group that their childhood Wizard of Oz photos had proven, but it would be nice to spend the time with their siblings and just be silly together once more.